last show in the current series of Never Mind the Buzzcocks. It's been a series fraught with drunks, walk-offs, and most unforgivably, Sunita. It was never our intention to produce a show full of gratuitous stupidity and ill-conceived silliness. Tonight, in our desperate bid to be recommissioned, we're going to try and make the show turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming round.
Really turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my...
Turn around, bright eyes! Phil's first guest is former Spice Girl and retired sporting legend, it's Melanie Chisholm. Melanie once branded Cliff Richard's Millennium Prayer a complete pile of shit. Someone's going to hell. Cliff. Phil's second guest is former Adam and Joe sensation, it's funny comedian Adam Buxton. Adam says he gets really starstruck, especially with pop stars. I want to impress them and be their friend, but I just get tongue-tied. Adam, look, it's a Spice Girl. No, nothing? Adam and Melanie, Phil team, ladies and gentlemen. Phil's first guest is Welsh woman and loud singer, it's Bonnie Tyler. On a recent flight from France to Mauritius, a group of Belgians complained when, at the request of the co-pilot, Bonnie Tyler sang Total Eclipse of the Heart. Meanwhile, back in economy, they were bagging and tagging an excitable Barbara Dixon. His second guest is saucy Channel 4 news sex spot, it's Krishnan Guru Murthy. One of Krishnan's news high points was securing an exclusive interview with Mikhail Gorbachev. I would have loved to have watched it, but I was too busy conducting an interview with a certain Mr. Dane Bowers. So 1-0 to the Amstel, I think. Krishnan and Bonnie, Bill team, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. We begin with what have we pixelated. Phil, Melanie and Adam, here's yours. Promising and talented young drug addict, cruelly snatched away from us by his tragic, nagging need to make slightly disappointing pop songs. It's the People's Princess, Pete Doherty. That was Baby Shambles with Fuck Forever. I find that suggestion obscene and impractical. But what have we pixelated?
What?
Dirty robbing bastard.
What's that?
It's Jerry's dress, isn't it?
Melanie C., have you met Pete Doherty?
I haven't had the pleasure, but oh, what a hunk, I'd love to.
Is that sarcasm, or would you like to...
A little bit. Have you seen his fingernails?
No, go on.
Would you let those fingernails anywhere near you? They're dirty.
But you could clean his fingers and then use them.
A lovely image here, it's like Pete Doherty sings Frank Sinatra.
Come snort with me. Let's snort away.
Isn't Pete Doherty a bit last year? I mean, do we care anymore? I've banned him from Channel 4 News. We're doing stories about Pete Doherty.
You've banned him?
We'll do it when he's dead.
But Krishnan is right. We shouldn't glorify drug use. And I think, but at least he's honest about his addictions. And I think that's the only way you can lead to more open and educated society. So if we just go around the table now just explaining what sort of drugs we've done in the past and are addicted to now. Krishnan, if you'd like to begin.
Currently not addicted to any.
And in the past?
I don't remember.
I won't put you on the spot any further, Krishnan. We'll take that as a cocaine and ecstasy. Bonnie Tyler?
No drugs. Red wine. I love my red wine, you know.
You've had some tonight, haven't you?
One glass.
Red wine's good for the voice, though, isn't it?
It's good for your heart as well.
Good. So just alcohol for the alcoholic and... Adam Buxton. Who knew this would be such a tricky question?
Well, it's difficult because I'm a very truthful person.
Yes.
And so when people ask me like a straightforward question about something like sex or drugs, then I'll give a truthful answer generally, and then people look at me with a kind of disgusted
Okay, I've done mushrooms.
Mushrooms, Jesus, yeah, I did some mushrooms. Can I just tell you? Because no one told me what kind of dose you're supposed to take. You know, because I fell in with a bad crowd at university. Don't go to university, kids, it's fucking disastrous. And they said, like, let's do some mushies. And I said, I don't want to do too many because drugs frighten me. I don't want to get off my head completely. I just want to get a bit giggly. They said, all right, just want to get a bit giggly, take 100. So I had 100 fucking mushrooms. No. And so went to Mars, you know. In fact, that was the night that my scrotum shriveled up to the size of a pea. And I had to spend the rest of the week just, like, looking at photographs of myself, my friends and family to try and remember who I fucking was. It was a nightmare. Don't ever do it.
Good messages tonight from the BBC. What have we pixelated?
Is it someone dancing around in the Union Jack?
Is it someone dancing around in the Union Jack?
Is it an animal dancing around in the Union Jack?
Oh, is it one of the goats that's wandering around in the background?
Go for goats.
You're saying goat. Let's see if you're right. You were wrong. We pixelated a donkey wearing a Union Jack. Pete Doherty says the nicest text message Kate Moss ever sent him read, "You're in my veins, you fuck," which he then decided to write in blood on the walls of his flat. Sarah Beanie said, "You're narrowing down your market, Pete. It's neutral walls and beige carpets." Right, Bill, Bonnie and Christian, this is for you. Innovative, musically diverse, experimental, effortlessly sexy, and just like Melanie C, she's still big in Portugal. It's Nelly Furtado. That was Nelly Furtado with All Good Things Come to an End, but what have we pixelated?
What do they look like?
Well, she has got a very long arm, I'll give her that.
How many Nellies does it take to change a light?
A night bulb?
A light bulb. I'm like you now, Simon. How many Nellies does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know, Bonnie. How many Nellies?
How many Manchester United players does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know. How many Manchester United players does it take to change a light bulb?
2. One from the team and one from the guy that goes to fetch the other one in Reading.
Shall we pump your stomach? I don't know what to do.
We've had this on the quiz before. This is a classic case of secondary Bailey. When you sit next to him...
It's catching.
I should be watching Channel 4 News next week.
I'm from London.
Good evening. I'd love to do the news. I would bloody love to do the news. Do you do it live, Channel 4 News?
You do it live? It's the news!
They pre-records it the week before.
How do you stand on all the Channel 4 with all the business, you know, the terrible, you know...
Bill, it's 6 weeks ago.
What?
The racism.
6 weeks ago?
This is going out in 6 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say that!
What?
Don't say it's 6 weeks ago when it's now. You're fucking up my head. It's now in my head.
I know. I just don't want you to waste...
Oh, so let's talk about things that might happen in the future. Blimey, them new hover trousers, great, aren't they? Yeah. Buddy, how's with the new perfume range you've launched?
Nobody's asked me to launch one,
They have, because it's in the future! He said it was the future! The Time Lord!
All right, I'd love to launch a perfume.
Yes, Bonnie's perfume's going very well, thank you, Simon. So let's carry on as if nothing happened. Nobody's any the wiser. So... I don't like it when he says the time's different. I don't like that.
She looks like Cher.
She does, but she appears to be crying sand.
She should swallow it.
What?
The sound. To get the Bonnie Tyler sound?
Actually, I did...
I'm like a bird.
Actually, when I was young, I did used to eat sand.
A mystery solved, ladies and gentlemen.
See, now this is significant. She's picking the spoon up off the chair.
Ah,
And then there's a...
So what?
I
What
don't
does
know.
the spoon signify, though? Is the spoon the man?
Yes. Yes.
The spoon is the man.
Yes.
And the chair is
The relationship?
is the relationship. Yeah.
Right.
These are not the hard facts we're used to, Christian. Christian, as a hard news man, what should we be concerned about in the world? What should we do about hunger?
Feed people.
Okay, thank you. Good. That's that sorted. Let's find out what we've pixelated.
A big blob of honey. She's
Honey?
just- yes, honey.
Bonnie
Or-
Tyler's natural enemy.
It looks like an animal, doesn't it?
An animal.
I think it looks like an animal.
A sloth. She's tickling a sloth. Mesmerising a sloth, and the sloth is
Are you sticking with sloth?
sloth.
Let's see if you're right. You were wrong. We pixelated an upside-down breakfast table suspended from a tree.
Did you?
Her parents thoughtfully named her Nellie because they didn't want to give her a name other kids would make fun of. Still, she refused to go by her full name, Nellie Cheese-It Smelly Fanny Furtado. Next up, it's the intros round. Phil and Melanie, here are yours for Adam Buxton. Have a wonderful time, Adam Buxton.
All right. Yeah, do you remember that one?
Yeah, I think so.
okay.
Okay. Dum, 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 dum.
It's modern, isn't it? That kind of percussion.
Dum, 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 dum.
The hand movements, that's saying
Yes.
modern.
Modern.
I don't know much about music after 1978. Oh, well, I've got no kind of idea.
It was Miss Dynamite E. Miss Dynamite. Here's how it should have sounded. Melanie, before you carry on. Mel B and Eddie Murphy. What happened there?
Well, Simon, allegedly Mr. Murphy put his penis into Miss B's special lady area. And pregnancy ensued.
Can you confirm this, Mel C? Let me ask you this. Why no condom?
To become one.
That was the words. Put it on, put it on.
Yeah.
She didn't put it on.
Is that where you
She's
were going?
Put it in! Why no condom?
I know nothing. Ask me about my life. In fact, no, don't bother.
Tell me about your life.
No. Let's get it on.
Are there condoms? Do you put condoms on a man before you have intercourse?
Do you?
We just cuddle. Oh dear.
So, do you remember? Yeah.
I think so.
2, 3, 4. Jing,
Yeah.
jing,
Yeah.
jing,
Yeah.
bing.
Oh!
Come on, Buxton.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
This is all yours. This is in the bag.
Does it sound familiar? Does it?
It sounds
little bit.
nice. I like it, and the singing was great. Good production there. MC. He's got a big chin.
Big chin.
Bruce Forsyth.
Not Brucey, not Brucey.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I've got no clue, and it's not for want of a brilliant little impression you did there of the thing, but I've just got no idea.
It was the Artful Dodger featuring Craig David with Rewind. Here's how it should have sounded.
Sounds exactly the same.
Yeah.
She did it perfect, but I don't know the song.
Just don't know the beginning of that song. I know the crowd say ball selector.
So that was Rewind by Craig David. When asked by Q Magazine who the greatest living Englishman is, Craig replied, Churchill. When he was told he was dead, he responded, what? The insurance dog's dead. Oh, no. We also heard Dynamite E by Miss Dynamite. Miss Dynamite was one of the first pop artists to draw attention to the issue of conflict diamonds. She's not the only one promoting... I'll start again. There was a cough there. A cough. How can I do this with coughing? Do you ever have coughing in the Channel 4 studio?
We don't have an audience.
Don't have an audience. That's a bloody good idea. Right, Bill and Bonnie, here are yours for Christian and Guru Murthy.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Down, 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 down,
No, it doesn't go that too quickly. It goes ding, 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 back up, ding, 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 ding,
I don't know this one.
back up.
You don't know it.
Okay.
Oh, it's too long ago.
Bonnie, can you guess what it is? Christian, any idea?
I know the answer, but I don't know what it is.
It sounds a bit Elvis Costello-y.
No,
It's not Elvis Costello.
No, it's not. It's not
Oh, yeah,
like
it does, doesn't it?
Oh dear.
Can I sing then the other part of it?
You can sing. Do you want to sing something else?
Da-da-da-dum-dum.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got it.
Hang on, that wasn't the
Oh, I can
intro.
have that. Can I have that?
Yeah, go on.
I think we're alone now.
Yes!
Tiffany?
Yeah. Also, it was the Girls Aloud version. You sang something that wasn't the intro, which is cheating.
So can I not have that?
I don't know. I mean, I feel bad, but I don't want to upset Bonnie.
You don't mind upsetting me, Sam?
I know, because you're not a drunk. Anything could happen.
Yeah, tell you what, my big sister will come here and tell you off.
What does she drink?
Nothing.
She goes to church. Okay.
Yes.
Well, then we will sit down and she'll forgive me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It was.
We haven't finished.
It was. I think we're alone now by Girls Aloud. Here's how it should have sounded.
Okay.
Carry on. Next one. Christian has never looked so terrified. And he is reported from war-torn Kashmir, so...
It sounds country and western.
Yes.
Go ahead.
It's Johnny Cash.
With...
Ring of Fire.
It's correct, here's how it should have sounded. Oh my goodness.
Love is a burning fire.
We heard I Think We're Alone Now by Girls Aloud. In 2005, porn barons tried to hijack the Girls Aloud website. They were trying to tone down the content and airbrush some knickers onto Cheryl Tweedy. And Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash. And for more of tonight's jokes, here's Krishna.
Thanks, Simon. In 2004, the Cash family refused to allow an ad agency to use Ring of Fire in a commercial for hemorrhoid cream. They eventually grew up and went for a medley of songs by Sting, Cream and Hole. Simon?
Thanks, Krishna. Now with the weather, here's Bonnie.
What? Over here, it's very warm. And down here it's going to be very ice cold. Up here, there's been a lot of wind.
Okay, round 3 is the Identity Parade. Phil, Melly and Adam, this week we have some cheerful 90s Brit rock for you, for the audience only. Here are Terrorvision with Tequila. That was Terrorvision back in 1999 with their top 10 hit. But where is guitarist Mark Yates in our lineup? Is number 1, Tequila. Number 2, Slippery Nipple. Number 3, Sex on the Beach. Number 4, Cirrhosis of the Liver. Or number 5, just an orange juice, Peggy.
I'm looking at number 1 and I'm thinking it'd be very nice to open an account in a Mexican building society. How many pesetas would you like to deposit? Can I interest you in a high-interest account? I have to remind you, you have limited access to your money. I want to take these.
What do you want to do
Home.
with them?
Take which home?
All of them.
All of the men.
And just have a fiesta.
Would you... Come on, you're not going to take number 5 home.
I think number 5's already been to my house.
He's been somewhere with a lot of tequila, certainly. He's very
on the
Swaying
move.
a bit, isn't he?
Number 4, he looks a bit like Napoleon. He's got that same haughty demeanour. He may have been in Soft Cell. I don't think he was in Terrorvision. Terrorvision were a hard-living, hard-drinking, hard-rocking combo.
Aye.
And number 5, you know, he's done some hard living and some hard rocking. It looks he's doing some right now. But I remember the cover of one of their albums. There was explosions and they were jumping off things, and it looked like the cover of a film poster. I got excited just looking at it. It didn't make me buy it, but still, it looked exciting.
I'd like to know which one was in Terrorvision.
Number 3.
Yeah.
The young Alec Baldwin.
You're going for 3. You're going
Yeah.
for 3? All right, let's find out, shall we? Would the real Mark Yates please step forward?
Come on.
Now a commercial artist and playing guitar in rock band Blunderbuss, Mark Yates, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Bill, Bonnie and Christian, we have some blues for you, for the audience only. Here are Climax Blues Band with Couldn't Get It Right.
Was out in the middle of the night, but I couldn't see the light. No, I couldn't see the light. Kept on looking for a way to take me through the night. Couldn't get it right. Couldn't get it right.
That was Climax Blues Band in 1976 with their number 10 hit. But where is bassist Derek Holt in the lineup? Is number 1, Climax Blues. Number 2, Climb Me a River. Number 3, Climb and Le Bon. Number 4, Buster Climbs. Or number 5, Climb holding up for a hero to the end of the night.
Do you think there's any significance in number 2's different coloured jeans?
Ah. And there's the journalism degree, ladies and gentlemen.
And also, he's got cowboy boots on, and they were very fashionable in those days.
Yes, they will. That's the kind of thing they used to wear back in them days.
You sure are a good looker.
Oh, well, thank you. You're sure a pretty lady yourself.
Number 1 looks like my father-in-law, actually, so...
Does he?
I don't think it's him.
Unless he really, really wants a word with you about something.
Christian, I'm glad you're here.
Christian, I've enjoyed you tonight on the show. I think it is time to stop being in the shadows of Jon Snow. I think it's time you started upstaging him a bit.
Funny you should say that, Simon.
Next time he's reading some news, why don't you go up behind him and go, bollocks.
Number 2.
You think it's number 2?
I think it's number 2 as well.
You're going for number 2?
Yeah.
Number 2.
Let's see if you're right. You know what? There wasn't enough drama last time. This time, with slightly more suspense, would the real Derek Holt please step forward?
Oh, God.
No.
It's number 3. Still writing and recording, Derek Holt, ladies and gentlemen. So we end with next lines. Why don't you go first, Bill Bailey?
Okay then, Simon Amstel.
Your time begins now.
Thank you.
Turn around.
Bright eyes.
It's not what I've got here.
Oh, every now and then I get a little bit lonely when I dream of something wild.
No.
Every now and then I fall apart.
No.
Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes.
Correct. Next one. Turn around. Dada, 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 dada.
Is it Batman?
No.
How does Channel 4 News goes? Hey, there's some news, here's some news, here's some news, here's some news, lots of news.
Good evening. Here's Jon Snow.
With the really important stuff.
And now over to Christian, who's been Googling today. Correct. Channel 4 News theme. You have 5 points, you have 2 points, so...
I think you might win.
Your time begins now. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long-lost pal.
I can call me Eddie, and any way you call me, just call me out.
I'll give you that, it's Paul Simon. You went for Eddie rather than Betty, but as I'm a lovely person, it's a point.
What do you know about Eddie?
I thought it was Eddie.
Do you think it's Eddie's?
Go on, we've got to get this point on.
Bag it up, don't drop the baby.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's Jerry Halliwell, but I don't know.
It was Boot Him Out, No Buts or Maybe. Bag It Up by Jerry Halliwell.
Bag it up, don't drop the baby. What kind of grotesque nightmare is that?
Baby, when you're gone, I realise I'm in love.
Days go on and on, and the nights just seem so long.
Baby, when you're gone! Baby, when you're gone, Melanie C and Bryan Adams.
Have we got enough points to win?
Look at
Yeah, but we're having fun.
Well, I thought we could do the ITV news, because me and Bill love it. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Bong.
Oh, sorry.
The final scores at the end of all that fun. Bill's team have 5 points, Phil's team have 6 points. So thanks to Phil, Melanie and Adam, Bill, Bonnie and Christian. This has been Nevermind the Buzzcocks, and we'll see you later in the year for a brand new series, if there is one. Goodbye.
Well, no need to worry, they will be back later in the year. And don't forget Graham Norton tomorrow at 10.